Hi, everyone. Everybody just want to welcome to this video. And today we are going to discuss the 5 questions for SQL certifications. Okay, so I have already sent you the list of the 5 questions, but this video I'm making so that I can explain the topic in short. Okay, so if you have seen the document, for the 5 questions, you can very well understand the topic. So can you guess the topic? Yes. So most of the questions selected today, they have the order by clause. Okay. So before we go and I explain the questions which are listed for today, I will go and just give you few rules which we follow for order by clause. So as I always say, when we write a SQL statement, when we write a select statement to retrieve the data from the database, if we follow certain rules, we at least can write a SQL statement which is syntactically correct. Okay, and then we can later work on the logic. So for certification, we have to again follow certain rules so that we can do the exam faster and we can finish the exam in the limited or given time. Okay, so for the order by, a couple of rules, which when I think of order by, what all the rules I think of. So first of all, order by, if you see, it's always at the bottom. It's a last clause in the select statement. We do not have order by twice or thrice in one select statement. Always remember that. And it's same with from also. We don't have couple like from and another from. We don't have more than one times where. We don't have that. So same way order by is also always at the end of the select statement. So remember that. The default order is always ascending, like A to from A, B, C, D, or for numeric the same way. And we can have choice of ascending or descending. So if it is ascending, to mention the ASC keyword is optional. But if you want to have the order in a descending order, decreasing order, then you have to use the word DESC. So over here, don't get confused with the DESC table name or the view name, because DESC is also used at the SQL prompt as a SQL plus for for getting the description of the table or view. But right now, just forget about it. Like you can use the DESC anyway at the SQL prompt, but we are talking about the DESC we are using with order by clause inside a select statement. Okay, so if you want to have a DESC order, the keyword is DESC. You can always order by column name, which is the actual column name. You can order by alias. So whenever we give a space or use a as in the select statement after the column name, that is the alias. So we can use that alias to order by. And also we can use the column position to order by. So when I do star, select star, then the column position is according to it's exactly the same order of the description statement, the way the table was created and the columns they appear. But if you do select selective columns on the first select statement, then you can always go ahead and just write the position of the column instead of writing the column name. And that also works fine. It's not very much readable, but if you want to save time, you can do it. Also in exam, they surely ask on the position or order by position. Another place where order by little bit gets disturbed or like tweaked is when we use the order by with the set operators. So what are the set operators are there? Union, intersect, and minus. So when we write union, intersect, minus, we have more than two or more than two individual select statements. And then we combine them using the set operators like union, intersect, minus, or union all. So at that time, always remember the order by is always at the bottom after the last select statement, which applies for the whole set. And default order is going to be always with the first column of the first select statement. So if you don't give any order by, that's going to be your order. Also, the order by, for doing the order by, you have to use the column or alias, the position from the first select. Even you have a set uh, individual select statements combined with the union intersect minus, you still need to refer to the first select statement if you want to sort the data. Okay, so this is under our review material, sorting and filtering data. Also, the set related order by you will see in the set operators. Okay, so that with that, I'm going to share my screen and I am going to just go through the questions which I have already sent you. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. So this is a SQL certification bootcamp, and we are working on the certification Oracle Database Certified SQL Associate Credential. This is the logo. This is some exam information which you can go ahead and look in on Oracle site. And let's quickly go to our first 5 questions, the questions for today actually. So the first question says, which 2 statements are true about order by clause? So whenever we are reading the questions, we always need to make note of few things. Okay, these are a couple of tips when we follow. We need to, we follow in the exam, the exam will be faster. When it says 2, always remember you need to select 2. So it's going to be a multiple choice checkbox kind of question. That is first thing. Second thing is I always follow the rule of rejection. So when I start reading the answer and I feel that this is 100% wrong, you just need to reject it. You don't even keep thinking about it a little bit more also, because when we follow or we apply our basic rules, and if it doesn't fall in those rules, for sure, it has to get rejected. And then the remaining one, from that we have to choose the 2 best. Even one of them might be confusing, but whatever we feel which is the nearest to what they're asking, we will be selecting those. So over here, the nulls are not included. This is a wrong statement. Nulls are included. Like when we do sorting, nulls are considered. Numeric values are displayed in the descending order. No, everything is ascending order, numeric also and alphabetic also. So these 2 are immediate rejection. In the character sort, the values are case sensitive. Yes, definitely. So this looks a little bit nearby. And the only columns that are specified in the select statement, select list can be used in the order by, not necessary. You have a star, you can use any column or any column position which you want. So it doesn't look right. Still little bit confusing, I would say, answer D. The next one is the column alias can be used in the order by, which is very much near. So I would go as you see over here, C and E. Okay, so now when you're practicing it, just try to understand this, try to see if this makes sense. And when I'll also send you the questions without the answers. So when you're going through the questions without the answers or Quizlet, that time you should be able to select the right ones from here. Okay, so let's just go to the next one, which is which 2 statements are true about the order by clause when used in the SQL statement containing the set operators. So when we are talking about the order by, always remember order by is used everywhere. In all selects topic, we will be using order by, but especially with the union, intersect, minus, union, all, it little bit behaves differently. So you will see when they are asking questions on set operators, you might get it got combined with the order by clause. So just see that. So over here, it's the question related to order by and the set operator. So each select statement in the compound query must have no. So that's what was the rule. So we always have only one order by at the end. Select statement compound query can have its own order by. So it's not like there is nothing like must have or can have. Individual queries in the union operators cannot have order by clause. Order by is only once at the bottom after the last select. That's what is the rule. So this gets rejected. The column position must be used in the, there is nothing like column position must, because whenever we do order by, it can be column name, column position, or the alias. So this also, actually, you can just see that it is completely wrong. So already 3 are rejected. So even without reading, I can select these 2. You can see that there are 2 right statements to be selected, and the first 3, they sound absolutely wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to means they're rejected, so definitely the next two are true. So when we say next two are true, so just see the only column names from the first select statement in the compound query is recognized. So that's what the rule is when we write a order by. The first column in the first select of the compound query with a union operator is used by default to sort. Okay, so that also in the rule, when I summarize the rule, I mentioned this. So if you don't give any order by clause, the first selects first column, the order by ascending is done by default. Okay, so let's just go to the next question, which is examine the description of this promotions table. So in exam, you will see the description of the table because they try to give you a couple of tables and then on that they will ask the query. So whenever you're looking at the table description, what you would remember, what you would look for is like, what is the name of the column, because column name has to be correct. What is the data type? And then over here, it's the column can be null or not null. That's what is written over here. So let's just go with our same rule, rejection rule. So what it is trying to ask us, you want to display the unique promotion cost in each promotion category. Okay, so there is a column called as promotion category and there is a column called as promotion cost. Okay, so whenever we want to use unique, you can use unique or distinct. In this example, they're using for sure distinct, but always remember the distinct of what, like, so the with the distinct, you can just have this rule over here. So you want to display the unique promotion cost by the each promotion category. So whenever, whatever that promotion category, by each, so that is your clue. Whenever it says by each, then you use the distinct keyword with that. Then your select statement is going to be correct because on that should be the first distinct applied on that column. On that category, on that particular column, you want one by one the results, or that has to be that unique. And inside that you have the second column, which is the promotion cost. So if you see over here, the first answer, it is distinct promotion cost. No, because we are looking for the hint over here is in each promotion category. So the first one gets rejected. Second one is like the promotion category. Yes, it is written right. The promotion category is first, but it's not written distinct. The distinct is getting applied to the second one, so it gets rejected. So the third one is very near. It is distinct promotion category, which is our rule. Like whenever we want whatever the column, by that column, distinct or unique, then that keyword applies to that column, comma the second. So the automatically when you do this, by that whatever the second one will be categorized. Okay, but the over here when we read it, it's confusing. We think that the distinct should be applied on the promotion cost, but actually we want by each promotion category. So the answer C is very much near. Select promotion cost in the D, directly rejected because we don't have any distinct or unique used over here. And the fourth one now, because we have to select two. So the fourth one is the distinct promotion category. Again, this is right. Only the thing what they had tweaked over here, or they are trying to confuse you over here, they have used the column concatenation using the pipe, and it has a literal in between, which is in single quote, which is has. And actually the column concatenation and this literal will not make any difference to the query output. Only the thing, they'll be combined and they'll be shown together. That's what it's going to happen. So remember the rule of this applying distinct to the promotion category because of this each keyword. And because of that, you're going and selecting C and D. Okay, so now the next one is again on the description of the table. So you have another table which over here is described, which is members table. And what is the question over here? So examine the query. So select city, last name is aliased as L name. Okay, L name is the last name from members. Simple query, just like selected two columns for this 4 columns of this member table. You want to display all the cities that contain a string AN. Okay, so whenever they say content a string, means it's going to be for sure percent or underscore. which is we usually use it with the like operator. When we do a where clause with the like, it is used with that. The cities must return in the ascending order with the last name further sorted in the descending order. Okay, so which of the two clauses you must use for this? Means, like, for sure this is going to be, one should be a where clause and one should be the order by clause. Okay, so what we are going to select for the, just think of quickly like which where clause could be applicable. So we have three where clause here. So this, you cannot use equal to with percent like this. You cannot use in with percent like this. You have to use a like operator, because percent and underscore, substitution of 0 or more characters, or underscore is substitution of one character. It always goes with the like operator. So that's the rule with the like. So for sure, for the city which has a an, the F is true. Now for the sorting. So now sorting, we have order by, order by, order by. Okay, so we want it to get ordered by the regular order, like order by city, and further means the second sort should be in the descending order of the last name. So if you see this, the first column is last name. We don't want the first order by on the last name, because in the description it's saying further means first order by city, and under that city order by the last name. So this is disqualified. This looks good because it's using a column position for city, and the second order is on the last name, which is using alias, and also which is using the keyword description, the keyword DESC, descending order. Okay, so this looks very near. And then order by 1 and 2, it's good, but it is not doing the descending for the column number 2, which is the last name. So you need to disqualify E, disqualify B, and C is right. So C and F is the right answer for this one in this case. So now these questions, like suppose you get exactly same question on your exam, but if they change the order of this C and F, you should know, because now you know the logic why you selected the answer. So even this sequence changes, you should select the right answer, and you should apply the right strategy to select the answer. Okay, now the last question for today, so that like the video is not too long and you enjoy this quick and short video. Examine the statement, one select statement, complete select statement with the where clause, and then union and the second select statement with complete with the where clause. So try to see, I'm not even reading the complete select statement. Okay, I don't need to read it. I just need to understand first, this is a union. So it is combining two queries. Now I just need to focus on the question, because for that question, what is important, I look for those hints in that query. Okay, so last, what is the question? Identify the three order by clauses, any one of which can be complete this query. So there is no question asked on any of the columns or alias or where or filtration, nothing is there. This is a pure question on the order by clause with the set operators. And if you know the rules, this is the most easy question to answer. So which order by you will write, which can make this query work. Okay, so if you do order by customer number, you try, then you look at it. Where is customer number? In the second select statement. It itself is a rejection, because when you do union intersect minus, always it references the columns from the first select. So anything from here, it's okay. So order by 2 and 1 will be done by these two. It's working good. Order by last name is in the first select, good. Order by 2 and customer ID, it's again the first select, it is okay. Order by customer number, which is like this over here, that is also not okay, which is rejected just because it is always, it is going to be like in the second select statement. So this is again the rules we applied over here. If you want to review this further, you can review our class material review on selecting sorting and filtering, and also the subqueries with the set operator. So exclude, don't read about subqueries right now, but just go to the set operator sections and read that. Hope this helps, and enjoy your questions, and we will meet again. Thank you so much.